YouTube, this is LA Prepper, and I've just been speaking to the camera for 3 minutes and nothing was happening because I accidentally stopped the record button. We're looking at Mount Kilauea in Hawaii today. It has erupted recently. There's lava on the road. Let's skip ahead to... There's that good helicopter shot. Here's some drone footage of some lava flow and some bubbling. Kind of exciting stuff, I have to admit. One of our recent subs, one of our subs recently did one of those practice 5-minute bug out things, and this is just kind of another good example of why it's good to try to practice that stuff. Try to have the drill, make sure there's gas in your car, make sure your bug out bag is ready and accessible. Now this is probably going to be more of an evacuation unless somebody's house gets eaten by lava, but in any case, just a good warning. Even if there's not a volcano near you, you can of course apply the 5-minute bug out plan test to a variety of situations. I will admit I have not done it myself. It would probably be a valuable exercise. I guess I'm just a little bit lazy to throw a bunch of stuff in my car. That's the only reason. I just don't feel like grabbing everything in duffel bags and throwing it in my car. I know one thing I do think I'm going to do is put all my food. I have a big roll-on luggage, and previously I was thinking about using it for some tool organization, but it's just a little bit too big and not really good for that. But I think it would be... Oh, excuse me. I think it would be good to put food in so that if I did have to bug out, well, we'll end here because it's going to almost at the end of the video. But as far as stuff that I need to bring with me, for bugging out, it's going to be, my bug out bag's in the car, so it's going to be firearms. I have a couple, or let's say like even an evacuation. I have some duffel bags of stuff, some kind of extra camping stuff, and some winter gear. I would probably take my laptop, not because I need it, but just because, heaven forbid, my place got broken into. Honestly, most of my stuff's on the cloud. I really don't have a ton of documents on the laptop that are irreplaceable. But, the bike, I have to admit, one thing I would notice about trying to do my 5-minute bug out plan is like right now I have a bunch of handyman tools in my car. Would I want to take all my tools with me when I bug out? I don't know. Maybe. They're definitely worth a bit of money. For me, it's not just about, like, I can't fill up my car with food and water. I have this water, and part of my water is in the water heater, so I definitely can't take that with me. So as far as water I can take with me, I really only have, 10 odd gallons, and maybe that's something I need to think about. But like, these are empty. Now, would I have time to fill these from the water heater? Probably not. But so what would I take? Maybe I'll make a list and at least sort of have a rough plan of what I want to take. Maybe I will do one of those 5-minute videos. Maybe I'll wait till school's done. Just kind of a headache at the moment, but my food, some of my extra food, I have stuff in here obviously, but I have I have other food in here, and I do actually have some bags, some whatchamacallit, some grocery bag, reusable grocery bags, so I can kind of fill them up real quick if I had to. But I'd much rather all that food was in. By the way, do you like how this hinge works? Isn't that super convenient? I swear I need to fix that one of these days. It's only been like that for a year and a half. But the cooler, I guess I could take the cooler. And that's another interesting thing. If I had food that was perishable, I have the cooler, but do I have enough ice? No, I'm sure I don't have enough ice. I only have, a little bit of ice. So maybe I need to buy a couple more things of ice. So at least if I'm bugging out, look, whether or not you have milk when you're bugging out isn't going to be the biggest deal. But if you're evacuating, it might be nice to have some eggs and milk, in your coffee for a couple days, right? Or it'd be a little more prudent to have some, non-perishable. Oh, excuse me, creamer. God, I got like 7 hours of sleep last night. Should be enough. Anyways, YouTube, watch out for those volcanoes. Watch out for those natural disasters. I do encourage you to do a 5-minute test bug out plan. It is something that I will probably be working on in the future. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and keep prepping.